Alright everyone, so welcome back. This is episode 6 of the Camino build. On the last video I got the fuel tank in, I got the dimmer switch and the light switch connected. So now the headlights work completely. On this video I'm going to figure out the fuel situation, and I'm also going to fix the alternator. I got the V-belt for it and a new alternator, as well as hardware, because the last one was broken. So that's what's going to be going on in this video. I hope you enjoyed the last one, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Right, here's the new alternator. Check out this thing. This thing's so nice. It's the first time I buy shiny parts. Oh yeah. Look at that. Very nice. Can't wait to install that. So this alternator actually doesn't have an internal regulator because the car has an external one right down here. So I'm not going to bother any type of new wiring. I kind of want to keep it not somewhat original, but kind of want to keep it around somewhat the same idea that the car originally has. So I'm not going to change over any type of wiring system, but I'm going to use that external voltage regulator with this new alternator. Looks very good. Should be plug and play. Should be. Yeah, we're going to see how this goes, and then I'll also hopefully try and start it this video using the new fuel tank. So we're gonna get that fuel system figured out. Alright, so first things first, let's get that old alternator completely off of the vehicle. I wasn't recording, but basically I tried to get this off to get this wire out, and it's completely stripped, so there's no point doing that. I'm just gonna cut it. The battery is disconnected, by the way, so don't be alarmed. And then I'll take these two off in a minute. But yep, let me get some side dikes. There we go. There. Now that's disconnected. Left is blue. Now I'm gonna get this guy and the hardware. Probably bigger than that. It's in place. I think I can do that. I think we can walk it on. Hey Tim. Look at that. It's on there. Do I want to get it off? No, I do not. I do not want to get it off. So 9/16. Don't question that. It was a bad day, okay? Alright, it's on. And yes, I'm gonna get a different alternator bracket, just not right now. Alright, so instead of cutting this down here and putting this back on it, I'm just gonna order that connector. Another thing I wanted to do, because I cleaned out the fuel lines as best as I could off camera a couple months back, but you still don't want to trust it, so I'm actually going to cut this fuel line right there and place this inline filter right there. I hope this line isn't too big. I think the actual circumference of the line in the middle is smaller. The outside's just big. So, cut it. Alright, so a lot of people make the mistake of putting these on either this way or that way. There's actually an arrow that tells you the direction of the fuel flow, so it needs to be this way. That's good size, actually. Man, that is on there. I don't know if we need a zip tie for that, but we're gonna put one. Alright, and then just to make it permanent, not permanent, we're gonna put this right there. Make it really good, tight. Cut this because it's permanent, not permanent. Look at that. Does that look good? It does kind of look good. That hose is actually the perfect size for that filter, believe it or not. Alright, now, because if you watched the end of the last video, we actually didn't have enough gas to get up here. So I'm gonna go get gas. And of course I'm gonna bring one with me. So let's grab some gas cans. No, I ain't got enough money to fill up two. Am I crazy? I'm gonna fill up one. Alright, so I'm back with the gas. I got ethanol free, so now we're gonna fill it up and see if it can actually reach all the way up here to the fuel pump, because it's actually gravity fed. There's no fuel pump in the tank, it's mechanical. So, yep, let's fill it up. Oh man, this is heavier than I thought it was. Almost done filling up. It's the very bottom. Sounds like hit the bone now. There we go. There. Not from filler neck or anything. And now we're gonna look down here for any leaks. Good, I don't see any at all. It's great. Should all be up at the fuel pump. So now what we're gonna do is get my light over here. Now we are going to see if it will turn over and prime up some fuel. I'm going to leave the ignition disconnected because I don't want it to start. I just want to see if it'll prime up to the filter. Got a lizard. This guy right there. Fuel up there. Give the starter a minute to cool down. It is a little dirty. Check for leaks real quick. Don't see any leaks, that's good. Choke's closed. Get enough fuel up here. You need to be careful with this stuff too, because it can backfire on you, cause a problem. No way we're out of fuel now. I don't think we're getting fuel. We're not getting fuel for some reason. No leaks. Besides the transmission fluid and the coolant that I spilled out of that hose. Oh yeah, by the way guys, the transmission is leaking, so we're gonna have to take out every bit of oil that we put in there. Probably take the pan off. Let's take that hose clamp off. See if we're getting fuel to the pump or not. So we're not getting fuel to the pump. There should be plenty of force going to it. Should be plenty of fuel. I don't know why it wouldn't. I was looking for my fluid transfer pump, but I couldn't find it, so We're just gonna have to try and siphon it without poisoning ourselves. Look at all that dirt coming out of there though. I don't want this in my gas tank. Let's now we got, so I don't want that dirty gas in there. So we're gonna put it in here. Wait a minute. I got a better idea. It's gonna take a minute though. So instead of poisoning myself, I'm going to attempt this. So this is called a Venturi effect. So hopefully if I do it right, it should. It's working, I hear it. I just heard it working. Yeah, look. No way. That's so cool. Alright, I might spill a little bit of gas the first time, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Actually, you know what? Just for an example of what I'm trying to do, this is called the Venturi effect. That's how your carburetor works in order to atomize the fuel. It worked. See all that old stuff we got out them? That's good. It's really good. Look at that. It worked. I might have made a mess because it just caught me off guard, but now we have fuel there. So I'm gonna take this plug that up so I don't have to hold it with my thumb. Look at that. That's so cool. That's a good trick. I felt like I actually just maybe taught a handful of you something new. I came up with that on my own. That's pretty cool. I'm proud of myself. I don't normally come up with stuff that works. Well, we did it. So, stay. Now we know there's fuel getting there. So, get back over here. Where's our pliers? Oh, they're right there. Right. Now, we will pop this off. Yep, we got fuel going there. Making a mess. Cool. I think we have a bad fuel hose. I'm actually going to replace that fuel hose now. And this is why I'm doing that, because this hose is destroyed. I hope that new hose is big enough for this. That battery's getting weak. Probably not a good idea. I'm gonna do it anyways. Why aren't we getting fuel up here? The filter did its job. Look at that. There's some sediment in there. Should be getting fuel to it. Gotta hit it. Give it a break. priming. It should be pulling. It's got to be plenty to pull from. Might have to, what if I primed it? I was getting it going good with this. I guess staring at it's not going to make it work any better. Old trusty. Empty. Alright, now I'm gonna take this one off as quickly as possible. Switch them. Transmission works. All right, well, you heard it for yourself. I no longer have to bottle feed it for it to start. The gas tank works, all the lines, they're unclogged. I had to prime it, use a maturity effect with an air compressor and stuff like that, but it started on its own. So the fuel system is completely done, besides the fact that I want to get this line, because originally what was on here was a Rochester 2-barrel, so this line does not fit. So what I'm going to do is see if I can get a 283 small block with a 4-barrel Quadrajet, because the fuel pump is in the exact same place. It should fit up to the Quadrajet with no problem. It's done. So now what I'm gonna do is get cleaned up. Thank you guys so much for watching this far. It's gonna be it for this video. I'm so glad that we got the gas tank, fuel system, all that completely done. All we have to do now is get the fuel line that goes from the carburetor to the fuel pump, which is no biggie. I could probably find that out pretty easy. Another thing, the next videos, I'm sorry if, you know, they might skip a few Fridays. I'm now gonna be working a full-time job, a part-time job, and full-time student. So I gotta get in the videos where I can. But that is gonna give me more money to spend on stuff like this, because this is definitely a money pit, which I'm glad that it is. I really enjoy doing this, and I'm glad that you enjoy watching so much that you stay this far in the video. I hope that you are subscribed by now. If you already are, thank you. If not, why don't you go ahead and consider it? I really appreciate it. Every subscriber means a lot to me. It allows me to do this and possibly even make a future out of it one day. It just sounds crazy to me how you can actually make a future out of this. And it's just doing what you want, and people enjoy watching doing what you want and what they want to do. Hopefully I inspired a couple of you to go out there, work on your vehicle. If you got your rig out there, just start working on it. Maybe record yourself at the same time. If you're debating or making a YouTube channel, just do it. Like, why not? Other people might enjoy watching it, but you might also enjoy looking back one day and watching yourself work on this. I know a lot of my viewers wish that they had this type of opportunity where they can record themselves and look back on their younger life and record themselves doing this. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. So thank you for watching this far, and I'll see you in the next one.